Hey crypto friends, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today guys, I am going to finally share with you guys my personal long-term crypto strategy that I created for myself back in 2017, and I still follow this strategy today and will continue to follow this strategy for the absolute long term as well, you guys. I mean, hey, why replace something that's not broken, right? So guys, a few weeks ago I actually published a video about how to create your own strategy and how important it is to have your own strategy that aligns with your own personal long-term crypto goals, okay? If you missed that video, you can go to my channel right here and you can go to, I don't remember which playlist I put it in, maybe Crypto Investor Tips? Let me check. So let's see here. Yeah. So in Crypto Investor Tips, if you scroll to the way bottom, there is a video here called How to Create a Crypto Trading Strategy. So that is the video that you want to be looking for, okay? It's in my playlist called Crypto Investor Tips. So in that video, I walk you step by step, literally step by step on how to create your own crypto strategy, okay? Or your long-term crypto strategy. So guys, with that said, today I'm going to talk about my own personal strategy that I've personally been using for the last 5 years, and I will continue to be using for the long term simply because it works very, very well for me, you guys. However, here's the thing. Before I actually get started talking about my strategy, you guys, I do have to say, and I do want to say that this video is not meant for you to follow my strategy or do what I do, okay? It's literally just meant to give you a general overview on how to create your own strategy that aligns with your own long-term goals. And also, you guys, I also have to disclose, and I will disclose, since I'm an honest person, that I do all of my trading on the MEXC crypto exchange, simply because I love trading altcoins, and they add new altcoins on literally a weekly basis, you guys. So if you want to go ahead and give it a try, there's a link to the MEXC crypto exchange in the description below this video. Other than that, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. So overall here, you guys, my personal crypto strategy literally covers 3 different aspects of crypto investing, okay? I literally have 3 different tiers here, okay? So there's literally a tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3, okay? Tier 1 is pretty much based on long-term profits. Tier 2 is based on midterm or swing profits. And then I've got a tier 3, which is tier 3 is based all about short-term profits. And I'll go through all the details of what I'm doing in each of these tiers as well, you guys. So in the very first tier I want to talk about here, you guys, is first one is we've got tier 1, all right? So guys, tier 1 is basically, as I stated a little bit ago, it's based on long-term profits, okay? That is the big key thing with my first tier, long-term profits. So this is pretty much where I have 60% of my entire portfolio at all times, either sitting in long-term holds. It's either sitting in long-term holding positions or it's locked up and delegated to various staking pools to earn long-term profits, okay? Now, guys, as far as hodling long-term, as far as the hodling portion is concerned, I never ever touch these positions, you guys. I never touch them ever unless I'm adding more to them. And that literally the only time that I sell these positions is at the end of a bull cycle, where basically, you guys, I'll sell it all when the market is high, in the current cycle that we're currently in. And I won't buy into them again, but I'll buy into the same coins, but I will not buy into them again until the market is near the bottom, okay? And I never try to time the market either, since these are long-term positions. So realistically here, you guys, I don't care when I buy in. As long as I'm buying in cheaper than where I sold, that's all I really care about here. So realistically here, you guys, it's literally a long-term buy high, or a long-term buy low, sell high type of game, okay? And realistically, you guys, that's how I've been doing things for 5 years now, and it's been great as far as my long-term holds are considered. Now, guys, as far as the second portion of my long-term holding strategy, so as far as the second portion of the second portion of my tier 1 strategy, basically would be staking, okay? So basically, you guys, I use the same concept here as I do with my long-term holding positions. Basically, I'll buy into coins or tokens that I personally love to stake, and I'll lock them up. I'll lock them up for a fixed period of time, and I'll sell when that fixed period is over. Especially if the market has appreciated in value by then, and if not, if they didn't, then I'll pretty much just stake it again for another fixed amount of time. If that specific cryptocurrency requires me to lock these up. However, you guys, not everything I'm staking is locked, okay? Some coins and tokens that I stake, actually don't require me to lock my tokens for a specified amount of time, okay? And, as far as what I'm staking and where I'm staking here, you guys, I'll just say this, okay? My personal favorite places to stake, my all-time favorite place to stake has always been PancakeSwap, okay? And some of you may already know this, all right? I absolutely love PancakeSwap. I absolutely love their syrup pools. They're just absolutely amazing. I love staking cake tokens simply because of their high yields when you lock them up for 52 weeks. And in addition to PancakeSwap, you guys, I also stake a few tokens on the Exodus wallet and the Atomic wallet as well. So let me go ahead and show you this real quick. So let me see if I can get to it. Where is it? All right, so as far as staking goes, okay, I don't know why they don't make this easier for people to find. All I want to do is go to their staking stuff. I guess we'll go to Explore Apps and see where that goes. Okay, so staking, here we go. So this is pretty much what we are going to get from this. So basically, as you guys can clearly see, you can stake Solana for 5.23%, Algorand for 7.96%, Cosmos Atom at 18%, Cardano at 4.91%, Tezos at 5.66%, and then we also got Ontology for 21.27%, VeChain at 1.23%, okay? And some of these change on a regular basis as well, but realistically here, you guys, I do stake some tokens here on the Exodus wallet, and I also stake some tokens here on the Atomic wallet as well, okay? And both of these do have mobile apps as well, you guys, but as you guys can clearly see, there's all kinds of different tokens that you can stake here with the Atomic wallet also. And both of these, you guys, both the Atomic wallet and the Exodus wallet, they are both non-custodial wallets, okay? So you own your keys, okay? I know on a crypto exchange, you don't actually own your keys. You don't actually own that crypto. But on a non-custodial wallet like Atomic wallet and Exodus wallet, you own your keys, you own your crypto fully, okay? And the same thing goes with PancakeSwap. Realistically here, you guys, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. You just send your funds over to MetaMask, and then you can simply connect MetaMask to PancakeSwap, and then there you go, you guys. You can lock up your investment, or you can lock up and stake cake for a specified amount of time. Typically, you guys, a lot of people are, including me, like to lock it up for 52 weeks because you are not going to get these high yields of 80% unless you pick the 52-week locking period, okay? So as far as staking goes, you guys, this is what I do passively to earn passive income off of my, some of my cryptos that I hold for the long term, okay? And I never ever go out of these, you guys. I'm always constantly staking. Unless I'm selling out to be able to buy lower, I'm always staking, okay? As far as my long-term portion of my my overall staking strategy is concerned, okay? So guys, this is all part of my tier 1 of my long-term crypto strategy, okay? So guys, that's going to pretty much do it for the first tier of my long-term crypto investing strategy. So guys, now we're going to move on to tier 2, okay, which is all based on swing trading, okay, where I'm literally pretty much trading with about 25% of my portfolio. So I already got 60% in the tier 1. So tier 1 pretty much has most of my crypto, okay? And then 25% of it goes into tier 2, which is all about swing trading, okay? And for those of you who don't know what swing trading is, it's basically when you enter and exit a trade within a mid-term range rather than a short-term range, okay? Now, if you're kind of confused what I'm talking about there, I should also note that, everyone really has their own definition of what midterm range actually is. But me personally, you guys, my personal definition of midterm range would be when you enter, you can enter and exit a trade anywhere from 3 days up to 3 months, okay? So I could enter a trade tomorrow and not sell on it for 2 months from now, and I would consider that a swing trade, okay? Or I could buy tomorrow and then sell out of it, sell it 2 weeks later. That would be another example of a swing trade, okay? In my personal definition. Now guys, as far as midterm swing trading is concerned, since I literally don't have time to trade on a daily basis, on a regular daily basis, due to my, my full-time job outside of creating videos and stuff like that, and outside of creating videos for my channel and whatnot, I only enter new trades when I actually have, my own free time to look at the charts and, find, solid entrances into a specific trade. And also, guys, I will also mention that with these swing trades, I'm typically only trading coins that are within the top 50 here on CoinMarketCap, okay? And guys, there's a reason for that, okay? The reason why I'm only trading coins within the top 50 on CoinMarketCap is pretty much because they always have plenty of volume and are easy to it's so easy to spot good entry and exit points in coins that have high liquidity, okay? So you want to make sure, if you are swing trading, you want to make sure that you are trading coins that have, high liquidity and a high volume amount of coins going through it, okay? Or a high volume amount of money running through it on a regular basis, okay? So guys, now as far as the profits that I make from swing trading, here's what I do with these profits, okay? When I'm swing trading and when I make profits, basically here's how I do things. When I swing trade, I literally enter with the same amount every single time, okay? Simply because it's easier for me to deal with on my personal end, okay? Again, this is part of my personal strategy, okay? It's just easier for me to deal with things that way. So basically what I do here, you guys, is when I make profits, I simply add these profits to my long-term hodl positions, like I talked about earlier, okay? And this is pretty much how my long-term positions grow more and more on a regular basis, okay? I'm literally feeding my own long-term positions with a small portion of me swing trading, a smaller portion of my, overall principal amount that I'm investing, okay? So realistically here, that's how I grow my long-term positions on a long-term basis, okay? I'm literally just swing trading and I'm taking all of my profits and putting them into those long-term positions. So guys, if you're confused by what I'm explaining here, here's an example, okay? So let's say I'm swing trading with $5,000, okay? Let's say you got $5,000. So pretty much I'm entering a trade with $5,000, okay? And let's say the coin goes up 20% within 2 weeks, okay? So within that 2 weeks, I made, within that 2 weeks, I basically profited $1,000 from that trade, okay? Because from $5,000 plus 20% would equal a $1,000 profit, okay? So basically what I'll do here, you guys, is I will take that $1,000 and I will add it to one of my long-term hodl positions from tier 1, and that way in the next swing trade that I do or enter, I'm pretty much entering with $5,000 again, okay? And I repeat this process for every single swing trade that I do, you guys. It literally makes things super easy for me by doing it this way. It's a lot easier to deal with, okay? And it allows me to be able to keep my emotions in check, and it also allows me to be able to, add to my long-term positions that I'm holding on to long-term as well. So overall here, you guys, as you guys can clearly see, it's very, very lucrative when you have a strategy like this to be able to make money for the long term and keep your emotions in check so that you're not constantly worried about, oh, is my entire bag of cryptocurrency losing or gaining right now? Okay, you don't want that kind of stress, okay? That's not how things work when you're investing, okay? Now, guys, as far as midterm profits go, and my tier 2 of my strategy, that's pretty much all there is to it, to be honest with you. Just swing trading, okay? So now I'm going to move on to the last section of my long-term crypto investing strategy, which would be tier 3, okay? Tier 3 is pretty much where I usually get to have the most actual fun. And, I'll also note that this is where the remaining 15% of my entire portfolio gets used as well, you guys. So we got 60% in the first tier, 25% in the second tier, so that's 85%, and then I've got 15% left that I'm using in my play money fund for tier 3, okay? So basically, you guys, tier 3 is all about short-term profits, okay? Everything from irresponsible day trading and having fun to gambling, and as many of you have heard me talk about, lottery ticket positions, okay? This is where I like to have a lot of fun, okay? Basically what happens here, you guys, is I like to take on a lot of risk and take quite a bit of chances, with day trading, newly launched altcoins. So I'm sure many of you guys have heard me talk about this in a few of my videos in the past, okay? I'm only doing this with a small portion of my portfolio, you guys. So it's not like I'm sitting here putting all of my funds into one newly launched coin and taking on all that risk. That's not what I'm doing at all, you guys. This is literally just play money that I'm having fun with, okay? And hey, basically, what happens here, you guys, is since I use MEXC, and MEXC launches new altcoins on a regular basis, literally a regular basis, many of them literally take off like a rocket ship within the first hour of launching on the exchange. And my job is to try to get in on these coins within 5 to 10 minutes after they launch so that I can ride the wave upward and sell it before it goes down, okay? I'm pretty much just taking advantage of an initial pump when it gets launched on the exchange, which is pretty much the gambling portion of it that I'm talking about. But you guys, this is why I'm literally only allocating 15% of my entire portfolio to these kinds of trades, because I can easily afford to lose these small amounts if anything were to happen. And you guys, if I get lucky, which I usually do, usually at least lately it's been about twice a month, then I put these huge profits into my long-term hold positions. Just to give you an example of what I'm talking about here, you guys, some new coins that just recently launched, on MEXC. We'll just look at one right here. So DICE just recently launched. As you guys can clearly see, within the very first day so far, I mean, it literally launched, I'm filming this on August 4th. It literally launched on August 4th within, at 5 a.m. And as we can clearly see here, it started out at 0.2 cents, and within the first hour, you guys, it went all the way up to 19 cents, okay? That is a huge amount of profit. So if you get in within 5 to 10 minutes of it launching and you sell, or you keep watching it and you sell, you can make some pretty darn good profits, you guys, if you follow these, okay? But they are not guaranteed, obviously, and I do not suggest doing this unless you are comfortable with taking on risk, you guys. If you're comfortable with taking on risk and you are not trading with your entire portfolio, then hey, go ahead and try it. Give it a try, you guys, because you can make some pretty darn good profits. Like I said, I usually get lucky about 2 times a month, and when I do make profits, you guys, they're usually pretty darn lucrative, and they're pretty awesome. So if you guys want to go ahead and try that, give it a try. Again, I do it on the MEXC exchange. Again, if you are not familiar with MEXC, go ahead and give it a try. I have a link in the description below this video. Go ahead and give it a try, you guys. Other than that, you guys, basically that's what I do for tier 3. So overall here, you guys, this is pretty much how I've been doing things for quite a while, to be honest with you. I've been doing things this way since I got into crypto, pretty much. Actually, when I got into crypto, I failed quite a bit, and then I started to learn, and then I learned about creating your own, I learned from somebody else how to create your own strategy, and ever since I started creating my own strategy, you guys, that's pretty much when things started to turn around for me, and I started to get more comfortable with things, and I started to actually profit and start making money in this market. So overall here, you guys, again, this is how I've been doing things for quite a while now. And before MEXC launched in 2018, I was doing all of this short-term trading stuff on Binance, okay? Back before Binance didn't allow people from the United States to use their exchange. But realistically here, you guys, though, the purpose of me creating this video overall was to simply give you guys an organized, give you guys a glimpse into how an organized portfolio works and how people with, a strategy can easily benefit from it, for the actual long term here, you guys. So I really hope I was able to help some of you with this video. But overall here, you guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. But hey, again, guys, before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel and, so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And with that said, you guys, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section of my future videos.